Hey Bloodstrikers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that can seriously level up your gameplay, mastering the gyroscope in BloodStrike Mobile. If you've ever struggled with your aim, or felt like you're not reacting fast enough in close-range fights, this video is for you. Using the gyroscope can give you the precision and speed you need to dominate the battlefield. In this video, I'll cover everything from basic settings to advanced techniques that will make you a gyroscope pro. So, get ready to learn, and let's jump right in. 1. What is the gyroscope and why use it? First things first, what exactly is the gyroscope, and why should you even bother using it? The gyroscope is a feature that allows you to control your aim by physically tilting your device. This means you can move your crosshair by simply tilting your phone up, down, left, or right. It's almost like having an extra control stick, but you're using your phone itself. Advantages of using gyroscope. 1. Improved precision. The gyroscope allows for fine adjustments to your aim, especially for long-range shots. It's much more precise than using your thumb alone. 2. Faster reaction time. Because you're not relying solely on your thumbs for aiming, you can react much quicker to enemies appearing on your screen. This is a game changer in close quarters combat. 3. Reduced finger strain. Constantly swiping your screen can tire out your fingers quickly. The gyroscope reduces the need for large swipes, making your gameplay more comfortable over long sessions. Should you use gyroscope? If you're serious about improving your aim and overall gameplay, the answer is yes. It might take some time to get used to, but once you do, you'll notice a significant improvement in your performance. Now let's get into how you can set it up and start practicing. Before we can start mastering the gyroscope, we need to make sure it's set up correctly. Head over to the settings menu in BloodStrike and navigate to the sensitivity section. Look for the gyroscope option and turn it on. You can choose between always on and ADS only. I recommend using always on. 2. Adjust sensitivity. The next step is setting the sensitivity. This is crucial because it determines how much your aim moves with each tilt. Start with a low sensitivity, around 50 to 80, and gradually increase it as you get more comfortable. 3. Custom layout. Adjust your button layout to suit your playstyle. Make sure your ADS and fire buttons are positioned in a way that doesn't interfere with your device tilting. You want to have free motion without accidentally pressing buttons. Gyroscope sensitivity. This is the most important part of setting up your gyroscope. I recommend having different sensitivity settings for different scopes. For example, have a lower sensitivity for sniper scopes to allow for precise adjustments, and a higher sensitivity for red dot or iron sights for faster close-range combat. Play around with these settings in the training mode until you find what feels comfortable. Basic gyroscope training. Now that your gyroscope is set up, it's time to start practicing, but don't jump straight into ranked matches just yet. You need to get comfortable with the basics first. Training mode. 1. Practice tracking targets. Head to the training mode and pick up a weapon with a stable recoil pattern, like an assault rifle. Stand at a medium distance from the target dummies and practice tracking them as you move your device. Focus on keeping the crosshair steady on the target without using your thumbs too much. 2. Flick shots. Next, practice flick shots by aiming at one target and then quickly moving to another. This will help you get used to making quick, precise adjustments with the gyroscope. Start slow and gradually increase your speed as you get more comfortable. 3. Recoil control. The gyroscope is great for controlling recoil. Fire at a wall and try to keep the bullet spread as tight as possible by tilting your device down to compensate for the upward recoil. This is a bit tricky at first, but is extremely useful in real matches. Keep your wrist relaxed. If you're too stiff, your movements will be jerky, and it'll be harder to control your aim. The goal is smooth, controlled movements. 4th, advanced gyroscope techniques. Once you're comfortable with the basics, it's time to take it up a notch. Here are some advanced techniques that will give you the edge in battles. Gyro plus thumb hybrid control. Even if you're using the gyroscope, you'll still need to use your thumbs for larger movements. The key is to find the right balance between the two. Use your thumb for big directional changes and the gyroscope for small, precise adjustments. This hybrid control method can be extremely effective once mastered. Combining gyroscope with movements. Practice using the gyroscope while performing advanced movements like jumping, sliding, and crouching. This is especially useful in close-range fights where you need to keep your aim steady while dodging enemy fire. Try jumping and tilting your device simultaneously to keep your aim on an enemy's head. It takes some practice, but it's worth it. Gyroscope for sniping. If you love sniping, the gyroscope can take your gameplay to the next level. Use the gyroscope for those tiny adjustments needed for headshots at long distances. Because sniping requires such high precision, the gyroscope's fine control can be a game changer. Spend time in training mode practicing headshots on long-distance targets, and you'll notice a huge improvement. 5. Common mistakes to avoid. When learning the gyroscope, it's easy to fall into some common traps. Here's what to look out for. 1. Over-reliance on gyroscope. While the gyroscope is a powerful tool, don't rely on it entirely. You still need to use your thumbs for larger movements and overall control. Find a balance between thumb movements and gyroscope adjustments. 2. High sensitivity, too soon. Many beginners crank up the sensitivity too high too quickly. This can lead to shaky aim and frustration. Start low and gradually increase as you get more comfortable. 3. Not practicing enough. The gyroscope can feel unnatural at first, and it's tempting to give up. But like any skill, it takes time to master. Dedicate time to practice, even outside of normal matches. Use training mode or casual matches to get comfortable with it. 6. Customizing settings for optimal performance. Customizing your settings is essential to making the gyroscope work for you. Let's talk about some additional tweaks you can make to enhance your gyroscope experience. Gyroscope sensitivity for different scopes. No scope and red dot. Keep this around 80 to 110. You want a balance between speed and precision for close quarters combat. 2. X, 4X scopes. Lower this sensitivity to around 60 to 100 to make those medium-range shots more manageable. Sniper scopes. Keep this very low, around 50 to 75, to allow for precise aiming at long distances. Screen sensitivity. Even though you're using the gyroscope, your screen sensitivity should be set up in a way that complements it. Keep your screen sensitivity lower than usual to avoid overshooting your target when you're combining thumb and gyro movements. Camera settings. Make sure your camera settings are set up for quick look-arounds without interfering with your gyroscope aim. You want to be able to look around quickly and still have precise aim control. And that's it for today's guide. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more BloodStrike mobile content. Also, let me know in the comments if you have any other questions or topics you'd like me to cover. I'm here to help you become the best player you can be. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep practicing, stay focused, and you'll be a gyroscope master in no time. Catch you in the next video. Peace out.